Friday marks the end of Hispanic Heritage Month. While the traditions of each Hispanic culture may be different, there's a husband and wife duo who want to share their Mexican heritage with the rest of Billings. A drive down Grand Avenue in Billings.
The name of the store is Abarrote. Abarrote means like a grocery store.
And a turn into Grand Plaza.
In Asuncion, it's the town I came from. That's my hometown.
We'll take you to.
And that's why I call it Abarrote Asuncion, so that, not forget where I came from.
Chris and his wife, Josefina, have not forgotten. Anyone with a Hispanic upbringing will feel an instant connection when they see some of the items sitting on their store shelves. That was one of my favorites growing up too.
That's the best seller over here.
And you have to be careful when you eat it or else it breaks apart in a powder, right?
They able to make what they want to make. Like sometimes they're looking for ingredients for tamales, pozoles, like all the Mexican food. And I'm so happy because people come here and they're looking for it.
Getting these hard to find goods to Billings is no simple task. Chris heads to Idaho Falls every 2 weeks to pick up items shipped in for his store.
That's a part of the job, I have to go and I decide open the store, so I have to do what it takes to keep it running.
And every drive has been well worth it. The Antonios opened their store right before the pandemic hit. Surviving that and a look at Montana's census numbers show they might be at the right place at the right time. From 2010 to 2020, the Hispanic population grew from 28,000 to 45,000, making it the state's second fastest growing ethnic group. Chris made his journey to the United States more than 30 years ago, working as a farmhand.
First job I had in Billings, Montana. That day probably I make $600 a month. Yeah, it's a lot of money for me that time.
That's why he's able to empathize with his customers.
I see a lot of guys coming from Mexico, and some of it, they don't speak any English. That's why I opened the store, trying to help them out too.
With a crisis underway at the U.S.-Mexico border, Chris can attest making a living in the United States is not easy.
When you're in your country, you think, I got to go to the United States and just make a lot of money, but it's not that way. You got to work hard too, and that way if you want to do something, you got to dream, you got to just keep trying.
The Antonios are the first in their family to own a store. With no prior business experience, they followed their hearts and their dreams, and now they're paving a path for their 3 daughters.
That's our goal, to see our kids growing up and have better life than we had before.
Josefina has been working since she was 12 years old and only made it through the 6th grade. Chris made it through 3rd. So they're celebrating the accomplishments of their oldest daughter, who's a freshman at MSUB, a first-generation high school graduate and college student.
That's what I told me. You got to study. That way you're not going to be like your dad. I want best for them.
But a trait they'll certainly want from their mom and dad: hard work. The Antonios have big plans on the horizon as they get the store ready for its next steps.
We have too many things in our mind, and I hope in the future we will reach that dream.
The store is open 7 days a week, and the best way to find their hours and pictures of their newest products is by visiting their Facebook page. And if you're looking for more positive news, we have a newscast just for you. It highlights all of the good things happening across Montana. It airs Saturdays and Sundays on our Q2 streaming app, and you can also find those stories anytime on demand at ktvq.com.